Welcome to Old School RuneScape's 4th League, Trailblazer Reloaded. Great to be back. Going to be a fun time here. Quite a different experience than what we were previously doing. The RuneScape 3 Hardcore Ultimate Iron Man Quest Through Time series is going to be on a break here during leagues. But I have pre-recorded a few episodes to get to a update that's going to be beneficial and very AFK-able while we wait here. So, progress is still being made over there, which is nice. But that's not important right now. What's important is leagues. We're here for it. This is Trailblazer Reloaded, so very similar idea to Trailblazer. We got tasks and places and areas. It's gonna be a good time. But it's also, again, kind of the same in a lot of ways. And so, we have made a plan here to do things a bit differently. As you might have been able to tell by the thumbnail and intro and title and everything. From the previous leagues, we've done many things. In Twisted League, we were stuck in Zaya. In Trailblazer League, we chose to go to Asgarnia, Kandarin, and Mauritania. In Shattered Relics, you could go anywhere. And now, we're here. So we're going to choose different areas to have a different experience. There's a few different ways to go about making choices here. What would be the quote-unquote strongest or best? Choosing places based on tasks that you would want to complete. Making all the wrong choices for a silly challenge mode. And we're a little bit closer to that side of things here, as we are going to be going to some non-meta choices. Some interesting combinations. So we will see how that goes. Should be interesting at least. So let's get started. Okay, here we go. Leagues is a game mode where we do tasks to get points for unlocks and rewards. Let's get started. There's a leagues menu we can look at. It's in here with all the information and our first task complete for opening the menu. Amazing. It's a task. You do tasks. You get points. It's fantastic stuff. We can look at the tasks here. There's just a massive list of all the things. All the places, the difficulties, the areas. You can filter everything. It's just a great time. 5 tiers of difficulty, each giving more points, obviously. Hundreds of tasks to complete. So yeah, filtering is definitely helpful. And we can even keep track of how much we need for the next unlocks, which is also nice. Aim to complete as many tasks as possible, for sure. 1 out of 1,482, apparently. Won't be able to complete all of those for reasons here, so that's fine. Areas, the other part that's very important here. We've got a whole menu for unlocking new areas, teleporting to places. Very fun. They're unlocked based on the number of tasks completed. So this will keep track of when we can get things here. 10 regions we get to pick. Well, we get 2, and then we get to pick 3 more. For a total of 5. So kind of basically half. Depending on how you define half, I guess. And we get information here to help us decide what we're doing, but we've already decided, so that's great. We get our first region now. And it's forced to pick Karamja. So that's okay. We can try to pick a different one. It's gonna be like, nope, can't do that. Would be interesting to see how different the ideas would be for what you would do if you didn't have to choose Karamja. But yeah, it wouldn't probably be strong enough by itself for anyone to really pick, so that's okay. We get a bunch of different places here, including Karamja. The Anacrandor, Realm of the Fisher King, you can get there from there. Underground areas that are connected. Also get a player-owned house, so we can actually train construction, which is convenient. And all the various transportation. Bunch of places. Content. Non-combat. And combat. Information about Slayer. The tasks and locations. What's auto-unlocked. Just wild stuff. And various drops that are options here. So, get Karamja. Everybody gets these. Very good. And we got a little animation here. Unlocking the area. Very fun. Next important step here. Relics. Here is the whole menu. Lots of useful information here. And relics are earned by getting points. So here's all the levels of this. Each tier has options, and you can only pick one. And then you can't change your mind later. We can see the information on each of the relics, and then we get to choose. And they also have passive effects, which is nice. Just for getting to the next tier here. First one's free, and then you have to work for the rest of them. If we want to decide later, we could close the menu. I think we will get right into it here. We've got 3 choices. Endless Harvest, doubles fishing, woodcutting, and mining, sends them to your bank, gets you the double XP. Pretty convenient. And passive effect, double drop rates, no run energy usage, clues are boxes, and you can only get clue steps in your areas. So this is going to be the same passive effects for everything here. So this is reasonable if you want to very much AFK fishing, woodcutting, and mining. That's pretty much all it does. There's more options in the future to help with that. Trickster helps a lot with pickpocketing, for thieving, get some passive agility XP, faster box traps, more stuff from implings, burn a bunch of logs, and that's just a few skills. Reasonable. A lot more money from coin pouches or something. It's fine. But what I'm going to go with is Production Prodigy. Instantaneous skilling for so many things. Smelting, smithing, fletching, herb lore, cooking, crafting, and full XP for all that instant stuff. Along with 25% chance of extra things, which mostly is helpful for herb lore, because you get 25% more potions and stuff. So that's fun. And you also get a permanent plus 12 for the skills here. So you can do various things a bit sooner. So We're gonna go with that. We could only choose one, and we can't go back. Yep. Confirm. And we get a lamination for that. And that's it. Ready to start our adventure in Trailblazer Reloaded. End tutorial. And completing the tutorial is also a task. Brilliant. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Got a bunch of people all doing the tutorial here. We can check pets here. This is all kinds of stuff. Pets stay after the leagues. So these are the ones we got in the previous ones, which is great. Let us reclaim everything here. Gonna need to get some inventory space. Put on the new leagues armor stuff. I guess it's not new, it's like a cosmetic set from the previous league. So that's fun. Get some more pets here. Always a good time. Yeah, Kriara, Zilliana, Kraken, Scotizo, and Nightmare. And it's infinite free reclaims, so that's fun. Which one do we want following us around? Go with Nightmare for now. And then, we can also get some items here. See some items. We got a strange device, a dragon staff, a spade, an impling jar. Drop anything on the ground? Potentially. Let us go put some stuff in the bank here. We'll only need one pet following us at a time here. All the people. Everybody's going. To the bank. Guess we could probably put the armor in here. That'd be fine. We also get some various ornament kits we can put on some other things we got. So that'll be fun. I think we really need the devices right now. I'll put the impling jar in here, the spade. Dragon staff will be helpful. Get out all of our coins here. Delightful. And probably just put the armor in here for now. Good options. Wield our sword and shield, I guess. Why not? Let us see if there's anything else we can claim here. Always good to claim everything you can. Collect items. An additional dragon staff. Thanks. And then see if Purdue has anything. He's got a chronicle we could purchase. Don't really need that. So let's start doing just tons and tons of tasks. 58 tasks until the next area. 480 points for the next relic. Seems like a plan to me. We've got 58 tasks until we can get a new area. Which sounds like a lot, but the tasks that we can do are very, very easy. Like pickpocketing a citizen. That's a task. And then pickpocket some more. It's also it's a task. It's a task. Looks like we're gonna get a lot of pop-ups for things here. We'll first level up. Level 2 thieving. We also start with 3 herb lore, 10 agility, 5 rune crafting. And we're getting our buffs to flesh and cooking, crafting, and herb lore here too. So that's fun. We're going to thieve a bunch here. So we can find a more convenient guy with less people all standing next to him. We're slowly dying. That's definitely a concern here. Everybody, this is the worst day of this man's life, clearly. Getting pickpocketed by the entire world. And it is literally the entire world. since it's the very start here, there's not really other things people would be doing. There's 3 thieving. Does not give the level up pop-up until later, which is nice. Because, my goodness, the amount of levels you get at the start. We are absolutely dying here. I need a shrimp. Technically, we could just die. Probably fine. I don't feel like it. We keep pickpocketing. Failing. Great times. Pickpocket. Guess we could probably change the options here. That actually make this easier. Anyways, there's a level 5. Our first level 5. Another task. 10 more points. Good stuff. As we keep getting more levels here, our success chance should increase. All this XP is at 5 times I think it was. So, that's pretty good. Get our speed pop-ups here. Getting 40 experience per pickpocket. That's pretty solid. What are the total number of coins stolen from men and women at the start here is going to be? It's not like you get a lot of coins for each individual pickpocketing, but there is just an entire group of people here. So, would add up slightly. More thieving for money in the future, possibly. Really depends on if we decide our choices here. Anyways, keep thieving, keep thieving. Almost dead. Eat a bread. Rhyming. Good stuff. Pickpocket. Pickpocket. And pickpocket. There he is. 28 coin pouches. Open all those at the same time. And that's another task. Amazing. Yeah, we've got so many tasks to look at. It's almost too many things. It's actually a lot. We can go in here, visit death. Well, that's a task. Hi there. Nope, I'm doing fine. Visit death's domain. There you go. Let us just keep wandering. Lots of things to do. Just so many things. Probably do some fishing. Why not? Get a few shrimp for later. Always a good time. Got some fires here. Very helpful. Very cool. Yeah, we've got a shrimp here. That's a task. So many things. Cook a shrimp. That's a task. Wild. Just so many things at the start here. My goodness. Let's get some more shrimp here. See what else we can get up to. There's a task for cooking 5 pieces of food. Wild stuff. We've managed to successfully cook our first 5 shrimp and then finally burn something. So that's pretty good. Very solid job there. Everybody's over here trying to mine some stuff. There's some tasks for that, but there's competition, so. For the start here, we're going to mostly focus on doing things that we can just do. Worry about all that later. Over here, we can dance in a graveyard. Well, that's a task. So many things. So many things. Let's go defeat a goblin. Why not? Did not plan this entire round out at all. So, that's fine. Looks like a lot of people are trying to defeat a goblin. They're going very slowly at it. And we will join the fun here. Let's see. What do we want to focus on? Probably just attack to start. Doesn't make a huge difference either way. Just poke a goblin a few times. Like with everything else here, much faster XP is going to allow us to get going here much quickly. Should be a good time. Starting off very simple here. Regular damage against regular enemies, doing a regular time. It's gonna get pretty wild as things continue. There is defeat a goblin. If we bury these bones, bury some bones. What do you know? Chop down a normal tree here. And that is chop some logs. And burn the logs with our tinderbox. Eventually. Getting levels all the time here. And there is burn some logs. Fire making, level 3. Brilliant stuff. Can't go through here since we don't have Alkarin. Not allowed. Not allowed at all. With the auto quest unlocks, we can just go to Xanaris here for using a fairy ring and entering Xanaris. Brilliant stuff. 2 more tasks there. Also already got a random, got the pinball event, got 5 emeralds. So that's pretty neat. I get an assignment from Childar here. Slayer. What Slayer? It's a whole thing. Teach me about Slayer. Hunt spiders. That should be easy enough. And that is receive a Slayer task. Checking on our gem here. That's another task. Yeah, 24 spiders. That'll be easy enough. Even with our incredibly low level here. The tasks are all... well, Slayer tasks specifically are all based on your level and location and everything. So that's good. Milk a cow. That's a task. I see fires here from people that have the light 9 fires. Wild stuff. I think we're just gonna go and do a bit of woodcutting. Be an easy place to start while we continue looking at all the tasks that exist. Because my goodness, are there a lot of tasks. Level 10 woodcutting. That is already our first level 10. And only a handful of logs here, which is pretty wild. Talk to Faith here. We can purchase something. Specifically a rake. 15 coins. Very fair price. Because if we rake this patch here, that will be some farming XP. But also, wait for it, we're terrible at raking. Rake a patch. That's a task. The general stores have a few interesting things. Like a pestle and mortar and box traps. Since you can't get these in other locations. So those will be helpful once we decide to go do some hunter. But here's a knife. That'll be also good here. We can use this to make some arrow shafts. Instantaneously. Just like that. That is a task for the arrow shafts. 4 fletching automatically. And then we made an extra 60, which we're putting in the bank. So that's nice. The deforestation is getting wildly out of control. So we kept getting pushed further and further from Lumbridge. So now we're over here in Draenor, and that's a task for entering Draenor Manor here. So that's nice. We'll go grab some stuff off the floor over here. Should be doable. And then we can escape. Anybody else think the same thing? Got a bucket. Get a chair to follow you. Also fun. Got the free bronze med helm here. I think technically we can go get the Iron Man armor, so that's not actually too helpful. Cast the home teleport here. Very doable. Using the fancy new Trailblazer Reloaded teleport here. You can get that for reward points after you're done. And that's also a task. Very fun. Since we're doing a bunch of wood cutting, I think it would probably be a good idea to upgrade our axe here. But we need some money for that. So we're going to steal a few more coins here. Shops are also interesting because they are personal stock and reset every time you open it. So, you buy a steel axe here, and it's still the same. Maybe it doesn't even reset, it just doesn't de-stock anything. So, that's pretty convenient. Steel axe here. I'm gonna do some steel axe stuff. Chop a log somewhere. Easier said than done with everyone else chopping, but that's okay. Let's run over this way. And also, running is also nice because no run energy to worry about. Chop along with a steel axe. That's a task. 100 total level. Very fun. That's a task. Wood cutting is our first level 20. That's a task. Fletch 1,000 arrow shafts. Which looks like it did count the extra ones that were sent to our bank. So that's nice. Technically counts as 1,000 arrow shafts, so why not? Need to be a little careful here, chopping these trees. There's angry trees. No, that's something. Burn some oak logs. Kind of forgot that we had the fletching level up here, so could have been fletching other things besides regular logs into arrow shafts, but that's okay. We're gonna join everyone else here trampling on the rooftops for a little bit. A lot of good stuff to be had on the rooftops. Complete one rooftop agility course. That's a task. And very specifically, complete the Drainer rooftop agility course is also a task. And we got a new item, Mark of Grace. Not going to be very useful for us since we don't have, or will not ever have, the location to turn these in. We just collect them. Why not? That's a fun time. Let's pick that up here. Mark of Grace. There you go. And that's also a task. Obtain a Mark of Grace. Even though we got the collection log slot, we need to actually pick it up for that. 10 laps is also a task here. Very fun. I think we're going to stick around here for a little bit longer to get a few more levels. 30 agility. And that is a task. And a whole bunch of stuff, including the Varrock course. So we are done here. Also, we're getting some medium tasks here. We check by completed, tiers, medium. The 10 laps and the first level 30 were both 40 points instead of 10, which is very nice. Getting some flour. That's an easy task. And now we have milk, flour, and an egg. So we can instantly complete the cook's assistant quest. Oh, that's fun. That is a bit of cooking XP. Okay, now use the range here. Well, that's nice. Mine a copper. A little bit competitive here, but that's alright. Mine 10 tin. Very good. Get out of the mine here. Cooking on the range we unlocked here. Oh, that's a task. And also instant with the shrimp. Level 19 cooking. That's pretty good. It's also boosted even more. So, cooking's not going to be a problem. Since we have such a boosted level. It'll be very nice for fish into cooking. Very convenient. Very cool. Smelting bronze bars. Instantly. That's an achievement. And now we need to be slightly careful here. Making some bronze stuff. We want this. If we set it to 1 and we try and make a full helm, it still makes, yeah, just makes 1. There you go. It's fine then. So 1 bronze full helm. Well, that's a task. And then 1 bronze plate skirt. That's a task. And that's enough points to unlock the next relic already. So that's fun. Let's do that. We have 2 options. Fairy's Flight, which can teleport you to fairy rings, spirit trees, and tool leprechauns. And it can also be equipped in the shield slot. You have to go pick up the item from a bank. And the passive effect for this tier is XP multiplied. Goes from 5 times to 8 times, so better experience and everything. And also, minigame points boosted 3 times. So, that's nice. With the places we're going to be going, this is not super helpful. We do not have a lot of fairy rings, or tool leprechauns, or spirit trees. So, even though you can mostly get all this later, we're going to be taking Globetrotter. Teleports from the fully upgraded jewelry box and the portal nexus. All these places. Only the ones that we have access to, though. So, that's work. That'll work for me. Pretty much the only useful tool leprechaun is the one next to Herb Patch, and this teleports us there anyways. So, we will select Globetrotter. Confirm. And now, we need to go get our item. One thing that we can do with the whole areas business is use the teleport in here to teleport to each of the locations. So, that's convenient. Kind of like the home teleport, but just to every region that you have unlocked. Suppose we could have smithed something, but that's alright. Collect our new item here. Just gives us another Draymond staff. Fine. Go to the bank then. We're just gonna keep getting more and more Draymond staffs, it seems. So that's fun. We have fun here. Let's get what we need. This is also down here. Talk to bank guy. Talk to the bank. We'll find it. I have to actually be in the bank to unlock it. There we go. So now we can select Globetrotter. Confirm. And now we get our item. The Globetrotter pendant. We can wear that. And we got the Nexus. All these teleports in here. We've got the jewelry, these locations. And this will be very nice here. Saves us the trip to Varrock. So now we can be here whenever we want to. So that's fun. First thing we're going to do in Varrock, more agility. Up on the Varrock course. One time around the Varrock rooftop agility course. Well, that's a task. 10 laps. Also a task. Agility is our first level 40. So that is a medium task. 40 points for level 40. Works for me. 50 rooftop laps. Another medium task. Luckily it counts every different rooftop. So we got to combine the Draenor and the Varrock ones for that. So that's nice. It's gonna go steal from the tea stall here. That's a task. And also technically our best food. I think teas are better than shrimp at least. Probably at least not worse. So let me grab a few tea here. It's also thieving training, so that's nice too. Level 17, 18. Good stuff. I'm gonna pet the stray dog here. Oh, that's a task. Visit. I guess we can't visit yet. We haven't done the quest yet. And completing the Varrock Museum quiz. That is a task. It also gets us 25 Hunter and Slayer. So that's pretty impressive. Since we waited a little bit and got the second level here, that gave more XP, probably. Oh, can't complain about a free 48 levels there. Not bad. Got a story from Elsie here. Had to bring a tea. That's fine. We got plenty of tea. Using the Globetrotter pendant, teleported all over the place. Went to Lumbridge to get the Iron Man armor, the anti-dragon shield, the boots from downstairs. Using this to get back to Lumbridge from Lumbridge, since it's faster. But then I came over here to Edgeville, got leather gloves. Now we're going to take on the Stronghold of Security here. Let's see if we can get through here with our shrimp and tea. Should be a great time. Here's the last spooky room. Let's run through here. Hope for the best. Have no damage. Open the door. Took a little bit of damage from some other things, but one damage here is not too bad. Not too bad at all. That'll allow us to finish up here. Just spamming through the doors here. Open the final thing. And we get some boots. It auto-selects the fancy boots. That's the right choice. And that's a task. And also 10,000 coins from there, so that's also pretty fun. Let's sell off a few things we don't need here, like the bronze and the wooden shield. Just a little bit. It's already disappears into the store since it's constantly resetting. Well, that's something. We can definitely get some stuff done with 10,000 coins. That'll be good. A bit more fletching. There is 25 oak stocks immediately. Well, that's a task. And also an oak short bow. And that's a task. Or not. 250 total level was, though. What do we need to do here? Watch something. Traveling to Fossil Island. That's also available here, which is great. And while we're here, we will pet a dog. Fantastic. Another task. Spin a ball of wool. And by ball of wool, I mean all the balls of wool at the same time, because of the whole production business. Slayer task completed. The little spiders here. Got a beginner clue box here, so that's also nice. And we will wrap things up over here with Fred. Farmer Fred. We're going to do a quest here. Go and get some balls of wool. And I already have them. I did not shear his sheep without permission. I sheared other people's sheep without permission. Quest complete. And that is also 12 crafting. That's nice. And enough tasks to unlock a new area. We will be heading to the wilderness next time. Goodbye.